So what you do, you open your chart. First, you check the trend of the market. You go down to your weekly time frame. You go down to your weekly time frame and check the trend of the market. Right here, you can see come in, let me look for okay. You can see the trend of the market is to the upside. This is weekly, this is on the weekly time frame. You can see the trend of the market to the upside. And whenever price is to the upside, what are we to be looking for? Should be looking for buying opportunities. Yeah, we're interested in buying trade, we're interested in looking for buying opportunities in this particular trade because the trend of the market right here is to the upside. And you move down to the lower time frame, make a confirmation so you can see the daily time frame. Price also is to the upside. So that's it. You just go down to your 4 hour time frame to draw your structure, drawing your structure, which you'll be using your what's it called? Your support and the resistance to that's this rectangle, too, to identify your swing highs, your levels in the market. I told you if you want to clearly see your levels in the market, you do what? You will change your chart to the line chart so that you're able to see the obvious points in the market. You can see this, it's a clear point. You can see points here. You can see swing highs here. You can see it here. So you can see swing lows, swing high, high. So right now you're just going to draw this point with this two right here. Okay, you're just going to draw it out. It's very, very simple and easy. I'm not just going to make this complex for you guys. It's simple and it's easy. So I'll change it back to the candlestick and draw my level there. Very good. When price is an uptrend, when price is to the upside, we should be looking at something like this. We want to see price, going this in this way, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, so on and so forth. You get it. So what have we been getting here is you can see there was a sideways market here. There, there was a sideways market here, which we are not interested in taking part of. You get it. Whenever price is in the sideways market, we should not take part. We should not involve ourselves in that trade. Rather, we'll wait for price to either break out retest to the upside or you break out here, retest and go to the downside. But but you can see in this case, price broke out of this structure, but it didn't come back to retest this level. Are we going to take part in this trade or not? Are we going to take part in this trade or not? Because our rule is we want price to come back to this level here before going going to the upside. But this price here didn't come to this level. So what we'll do there is you can see that price created a high here. So you mark that high. You mark that high. As a forex trader, doing technical analysis and trading price action strategy, you have to be very patient and wait for the right time. Wait for the right time for you to trade. You you get it. So you can see right here, we waited for price to break out. Price broke out, created a high here. Then we're expecting the price to retest this level, but at the end of the day, it didn't retest this level. It stopped here. So we have marked this high and give it a level. Then price broke out, broke this structure. Now we've gotten a clean and good retest here. This is where we're going to take our trade. Put your stop loss, put your stop loss below our structure. Then, okay, sorry, this is long. You take your trade here, your stop loss will be below, then you target, 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. You get it. Imagine you took this trade, you are in a whole lot of profit. You see, waiting for the right time for a trade matters a lot. Waiting for the right time. You just want to see that clear breakout and retest. You wait. This is our key level. I I told you guys this is our key level. This is our key level here. Yeah, this point that price came to retest. We didn't take part in this, in this trade because price didn't come to this level. Price didn't come here. It stopped here. So had it been price came to this level here, this will have been a good entry point, you know, whereby price retest this level, go up, retest there, in that order. So for us to take part in this trade right now, what we'll be looking at, this is BP USD for our time frame. So you can see right here that price created a high here. Price created a high here. We are going to mark that high. You just check your charts right now and do it. We are going to mark that high, whereby we're anticipating this price to come here, retest here, then before going to the upside. Are you getting it? So meanwhile, this place will be our entry point. This place will be our entry point. Our stop loss will be below our structure right here will be below this level. Then you know, we let price to run. And this this whole thing is very, very simple. Okay, it's very, very simple. Don't let anybody tell you that it's difficult, blah blah blah, and all of that. This stuff is very simple and easy to understand. So we'll move right now to the next pay we have here. This is GBP's card, that is British pounds, Canadian dollar. We'll switch to the weekly time frame to see the overall trend of the market. You can see the trend of the market right next to the upside. How are you going to see that? You can see it. This particular trend of the market right now is to the upside. So you scale down to the lower time frame to confirm. It's very clear. Price is to the upside. Switch to your 4-hour time frame for you to draw your structure. Like I always say, if you are not able to see this point very well, you switch to what? To your line chart. Okay, you switch to your line chart. So when you switch to your line chart, you can see this point here. We identify this point here. I think this point is meeting this point over here. So wait for price to retest this place. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, good. So let me just draw that point out. You can see the points now. So let me switch it back to the to the candlesticks. You can see it. You can see it. So what we have right here, price. If price is in an uptrend, we look for buying opportunities. So you can see what we have here. Price has broken this structure. Now it has retested. So when market open, we're expecting price to push to the upside, whereby we'll be taking our trade from this point. Our stop loss will be below the structure. Then we'll let price run. And if price, actually follow this simple analysis we have just done, we'll be in massive profit. If not, we'll just want. If not, we'll say okay, maybe price will break to the downside, retest, and you know continue going to the downside, give us a retest here again. Then that's it. But what I'm starting on is I'm anticipating that price has, okay, right now price has gotten to this place. Now we want to see when market opens, we want to see price actions, candlestick candlestick rejections and candlestick patterns before we make a good entry to the upside, before we look for buying opportunities. You get it? This is British pounds, Canadian dollar. Are you getting it? Please, oh, my volumes is low. Okay, I'm going to try to be audible. Can you hear me now, guys? If you're having any challenges, if you can't hear me, just you know send me a message in the chat section. I'm going to check it. So this is it. Like I said, the first thing you just do when you open your chart is just switch to the weekly time frame to check the overall trend of the market. The overall trend of the market on the weekly time frame is uptrend. Uptrend. Are you getting it? It's uptrend. So we're interested in just two trend, though we have three trend of market: uptrend, downtrend, and sideways market, or some other people call it consolidation. We're interested in only uptrend and downtrend of the market. Are you getting it? Whereby uptrend, we expected to see price moving in this direction. Sorry. Okay, I'm coming. When price on uptrend, we want to see price moving in this direction like this. you know are you getting it? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So these are points that are very easy to identify, whereby you know when price creates a high. Okay, let me use this as a good example. You can see price created a high here. You can see price created a high here. So you just going to mark that high. Don't let it confuse you. You are just going to mark that high with this. Just mark it. Mark that high and wait. Hello, you mark that high and wait. You wait for price to break, then retest it. When price have retested that place, that level, then this will not be your entry point. Your buying opportunity has come. This will not be your entry point. Then you wait and you let your price run to the upside. Very simple. That is what I've done here today. That's what I've just analyzed. You get it? It's very, very simple. It's not something that's difficult. You can see it. So we'll be waiting for a long time. Price broke this structure, this high, most recent high here, broke it. Now it has retested this level. And we want price, we want to see price when market opens, we want to see price going to the upside, because the overall trend of the market right now is to the upside. This is very, very simple and straightforward. So I'll show you another analysis for another pair. This is GBP JPY. Switch to the weekly time frame. Again, you can see this price, the trend of the market is to the upside. Switch to the lower time frame to confirm. You can see this is the daily time frame. Of course, nothing is going to change. It's to the upside as well. Switch to the 4-hour time frame, and you know just if you can't see, if you can't see your structure clearly, if you can't see the structure of the market clearly, see that you switch again to the lower time frame, or you change to your line charts. Then you start to draw the points that you are seeing. That's it. These are points that I'm seeing the market. You remember that price is in an uptrend. You switch to candlestick. You remember what? That price is in an uptrend. So what do we want to see right here? We want to see right now that price. Okay, you can see Price broke out. He rally all through this place. Yes, he went to the upside. Now, he want to give us a nice retest here. So we're expecting to see candlesticks rejection, candlesticks pattern before 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 we now before we now see the trade continue to the upside.